Hello, I'm showing you a log that's called a Blue Oyster Mushroom Kit log that was sent to me. Let's see, the company that sent it is GMHP Gourmet and Mushroom Products. They're out of Graton, California. And I believe that they make these logs with out of real wood logs, and that a lot of these little pieces around the main portion are like sawdust, and somehow they've been compacted. They drill holes and they put the mushroom posts, I guess you would call them, or stumps, plugs for the logs inside there to inoculate them. So they arrive in a package, a plastic covering, and they also come with this top perforated cover. So you put it in a dish or something that holds water. They actually recommend that it's 3/4 of an inch deep. I've seen different videos and I have a sponge under it because I was concerned about it getting soggy, but I just have to get a spray bottle out frequently like this with water that's not chlorinated and squirt it maybe 3 times a day. Right now it's a little noisier in here because I have air going through it because it needs to be aerated. I have had it sitting out for about 6 days now, and maybe there might be some activity going on, but it could be up to 21 days before I see what looks like a real mushroom stump. So what they tell you to do is this white stuff, their instructions say take it off. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of gooey. And I'm going to take a little baster and I'm going to baste away some of the liquid that's been sitting in here because I know it's time to clean it. Dump it out and get fresh water because the water's just starting to not look as good or clear. So that's my current project. I'm doing it in a motel room, and I'm hoping to produce the blue oyster mushrooms. They're gourmet and delicious mushrooms that can be sliced, sauteed in garlic and butter. And at first, when I put the mushrooms, I put an X with a knife on both sides, and I opened the flaps like they suggested. I waited and waited and waited, and I didn't see any activity, so I went ahead and took the whole package covering it off of it. But that's not what they suggested. It's just that I know in the video that they showed, it was 4 days later they actually could see what looked like the plugs for the mushrooms already starting to grow into mushrooms. And it comes with information and instructions on how to grow it. This pamphlet, the newsletter, actually talks about how much they are and for different kits, and they actually have prices on them. And they'll send the kit to you. Usually, and it came very quickly. And for the blue mushroom oyster instructions kit, it looks just like this. It actually gives you a lot of information, talking about not putting it in direct sunlight, but filtered or bright indirect light is best. That's ideal. You can grow them from your home, from your office, almost anywhere. If you go to the website, it's www.g.as in George mushrooms.org, and you can order kits there. They come with different kinds of mushrooms, and you have to do your research on what you want to try. A friend of mine tried the shiitake mushrooms first, and they were quite good, and they got really big. And she stuffed them and had me over for a meal, which was quite delicious. There's different ways you can prepare it. You could just prepare it the way I suggested, or you could stuff them with things like Parmesan cheese if you like that. If you want something a little more cheesier, strong cheese, or something mild, you could actually go with something like mozzarella, something like provolone, maybe even. It's up to your own taste. So they go through all the steps and how to remove the mushroom log from the saucer. And I'm gonna, as I said before, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna clean this up, and if I do get a growth of mushrooms, I'll be sure to do a little video on that one. And then I suppose from what I was saying that you can get several crops growing. So this, well, first one is my first time doing this, and I'm hoping that it works out and I can update you on the final product. Take care. This is Nicole with Health, Beauty, and More. Have a good day. Bye-bye now.